Okay. Over to you, Paul.
Right. First one I'm doing, I've used this a few times. Peeping Caddis. It's a B8 Camasan B830 or a Sprite S1830. They're both the same hook. So they're now changing it. Just Sprite hooks and Camasan. If you look at the last three digits, that corresponds to oh, it's mirrored, but it's 830 at the end. So that's B830 in Camasan. Just put a bead on this. Just change glasses. I'll put a tungsten bead on there. And a little bit of lead. You don't have to put the lead on, but
Helps keep the bead in place, doesn't it?
well, you can lock it in with anything, like, but it just adds that little bit of weight, especially on a river. You can get these right down, 10s right down to 14s, 16s if you want to. Just put it on the bead. Right, we want some brown thread. Back and bring it forward with the tag end, and it locks the lead in place. And bring it over the other side, and them two bits of tag end stops it digging into the lead, keeps it in place. I'll put onto the bead, and that's it. And we want to put the peeping bit in, which is a bit of Antron wool. I find it. There it is. Bit of lighter. And in the end, pull up a bit. When it's cooled off, that's what you're left with. You don't want it too long. And come down to your barb. Funny stuff. If you want to ask any questions, just ask away whenever you want to.
Most are on mute, Paul.
That's fine. Now we want a bit of gold wire. I've got ready for to put the and then a small partridge feather from the neck. I've used most of them off here, like so. Should do it. This is the most awkward part of the fly anyway, because doing the neck end. and tie that in with a very tip. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
You can tie it up there waist ends. They'll all be covered with dubbing anyway, so don't worry about that. But this is the hooks, because you've got the hook in the way, as it were. And get your helper pliers. You know, about according to how many fibres you've got, you want about one turn, maybe a turn and a half. And just have to make sure they don't get stuck on the hook. Fair enough. Let's tie that off. It just represents a few legs peeping out of the case. If you've got any stuck on the, just free them. There you go. See that? Right, now get your gold wire. Tie that in. Right up against those fibres. And just get rid of that one extra fibre there. And right back to the end. Now I've got some hairs mask that I put through the blender. And just drop that onto your and just gradually increase a little bit at the back and then work your way up. Just keep adding as and when you want the dubbing. A bit more. And then just rip your fly. So you want one full turn at the back. And then work your way up. And just pull your thread off. Will come off. And just whip finish. You can put some varnish on just to secure it. And that's it. Any questions?
No, it's tidy.
Yeah. Is that in focus? Because I got me wrong. That focused.
Yeah, still in focus.
Yeah, all right. All right then, I'll start on to another one. Now this one, next one's a bit controversial. Now, there people fish snakes, do you? Anybody? But I think they're brilliant. I went to Carsonton a few weeks ago. Had some lovely fish on the snake. Wasn't just catching all day. In the last hour, put one of these on and had quite a few. Try to reflection. And hook. Right, this is a size 14 partridge SLD4. Hook at the back doesn't really matter. Whatever your favourite hook is, really. I'll just put some braid, green braid, just going to thread it through. Hook on it. Bear with me. This is the most awkward bits.
Fiddly as well, isn't it?
And you don't have to thread it through there, but it keeps everything in line if you do. Give me 1 second. Can't do it on the voice.
Sorry, matey, but which kind of vise are you using?
Voice, this is a Premier.
Okay. You happy with that?
Is that Alois, is he?
Yeah,
How you doing, mate? Yeah,
perfect.
I'm happy with it. Yeah, they're a good voice. I will get through the eye if I die trying. When I practiced it the other day, it went through sweet as a nut.
Always away, isn't it?
I thought if that does that the other night, it'd be fantastic. But there you go.
Feel that Guinness you were drinking last night.
Who's that? Who's that?
Steve,
Who would know you were drinking Guinness last night?
I didn't have many last night.
You all right?
I'm all right, mate. How you doing?
I'm all right, yeah.
I'm shattered after sitting about for 2 days, I tell you. Yeah. Enjoyable though.
Good.
I don't
Who
know,
won then, Paul?
Scotland?
Did they?
Just about. Just
Yeah, that's one way of putting it, Paul.
was very close, really, wasn't
No, Scotland could have had the second day off and still won.
he? Pardon?
Scotland could have had the second day off and still won.
Just how it goes, isn't it? I've never been to a match before. Like, I've never done any competition fishing. But yeah, it was different. Right, so I've got that there now. Eventually, just tie this Well, I reckon if they put this on at Rutland, England would have blitzed it. Right. Now you want some mink. Mink's anchor strips.
What breaking strain is that braid, Paul?
It's fly backing. So I don't know. It's pull about in, I'd imagine. I've never had any problems with it breaking at all. It's just fly backing, like I've got reels of it if anybody wants to know. Right. Now, tie this in at the back. Some of the fibres out. And it further up. There you go. And you've got to bring all this back and tie off. Don't normally do hand finish, but we've got to in this case. There we go. Now get the voice and put another hook in. Doesn't matter what this one is, because this one's going to be cut off. All you want is a shank. And start your thread off and then put some. You can fish these booby eyes without eyes, or I'm going to put some dumbbell eyes on this one. Just secure them in place. And then it's another bit as you started. It's all right on. Check it for length. Should do. Put that off. Tie that on. What was that?
That was Pete sneezing.
Sneeze.
Pete.
It's a funny sneeze that is. Thought he was dying. There we go. And just secured all that in. And you want the be about the same. You don't want a big gap there, you just want it all in nice. Tidy that up. Then want some dubbing. Some spot to dub here. Just up there. Up the head. And then just tie that off. There we go. And then get some cutters and cut that part off. Don't use your tool because it's dangerous enough. Can you all see there? I'll just move it over a fraction. There you go. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Happy with
Those
that?
dumbbell eyes are going to make you duck and dive, aren't they?
No, off. You just need to wet them a bit first because they're with it in the you can soak the zonka like so. Right. Next one I'm going to do is
Is there a restriction to how long you can have them?
no, well, as long as there's a lot of fishes don't allow them, do they? But they're about 4 inches long, aren't they?
Yeah, I say I thought it was about 4 inches long. Was it?
A lot of fishes like it. Some don't allow boobies, don't allow different things. Some don't allow snakes. But if they allow them, you.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a limit to how long you want them, like. But you know, because you've got to cast the things. You don't want it in the back of the head, do you? Right.
You just see some people at Farmore. They use some bloody huge,
Do they?
bloody snakes. Yeah.
I've only ever seen them about 4 inches long. Like this is like the standard, and some they got the mini snakes, which is about 2.5 inches. Right. Next thing I'm going to do is going to a Nugget Montana. And do this on a size 12. I just need to pop a bead on it. I'm going to put a 2.8 meter bead. You can use a gold bead if you want them slower sink or the tungsten, whichever you like. I had a couple of fish on this at Carsonton as well, like so. Start your thread. And the black feather there. There we go. There's a few black pheasant tail fibres. You can do this as marabou tail as well. Just a little bit more movements. See. And go back. There we go. Just bring it up to the centre. Back to the end again, and we want Some chenille, black chenille. This is micro suede chenille. £6 a core on it. There you go. Okay. And tie it round about halfway. And then push that bead right back onto the body. And your thread in front of it. Yep. And then a small brown, black alpaca. Tie that in. And you want some micro chenille. It's a chartreuse. And £6 a core again. Yeah. So it turns on there. Put that off. Put some turns hackle into it. Your hackle off. Then over the top.
Oh well.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I mean, I think I've sorted it out.
What's that? Who sorted what out? Just get it.
It was Steve signing in for.
All right. No sash of that now. Just cut the thread off. There we go. Just tidy that up a bit. And just whip finish. Okay. Any questions? Yeah.
Yeah, of course. What's the target you're focusing? That nymph is like, you know, you can imitate with that one.
Well, originally it was supposed to be a stonefly, wasn't it?
Yeah, stonefly, and then maybe as well a bigger mayfly nymph as well, isn't it?
Yeah, originally it was supposed to be a stonefly, and it had a black wing, had a black wing on it with piece of feather slip. Not quite unusual because it stuck out upright.
Yeah.
That was the original, but that's
Which kind of hook size was it?
that
Sorry.
was a size 12. You can 10, 12. If you can try a smaller bit, get down to a 14, you would, you know.
Yeah, for stonefly, 10 and 12 is perfect, I think.
Right, next one I'm going to do, some buzzers. What's the well, certainly the Scottish chap who was using on the boat that I was on. Now the first one is I think it was a bloodworm imitation. I've got a size 12B100. I want some red thread. And bring it all the way down around the bend. Yeah, now I've got some vinyl rib in red. You see that? In focus.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Just want a short length of that. Throw that in. There with me, just my Bob's
Oh, buddy, all good. You don't know how often that happens to me.
give me 1 second. I don't know where that's happened there. That's right. Sorry about this, lads. Up to the 2/3. And then just wrap it up, touching turns. There we go.
Is that a full material or is there I'd say like no, it's full material. I see that now. Normally I have some I would say like craft store stuff from my kids.
No, no,
It's
it's UTC,
okay, yeah.
but it's because I've got it mirrored and I'll leave it as it is. So
Can you stretch that very hard, or is it like very
and a little
stiff?
bit, but not. It's like a stiff material, like so. And then we want where's it gone? Some green plexiglass. Throw that in. So actually, you've got one either side. And then want some peacock herl. A couple of strands of fine. Just get a clip. Twist it.
Yeah. 2 seconds ago, I thought about the question that I would like to yeah say to everybody whose videos I'm watching that curls the peacock fiber.
Yeah.
For me, the strand is so stiff kind of way sometimes, and when I twist it, I think like it will break immediately. And I've seen so many videos where the guys just twist it or maybe add their thread for it, but
It's just one of them things. You just gotta. It happens.
do you wet them as well?
No, just
Okay.
sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like but it's not good to lose any sleep over it. Just gotta.
Very brittle fiber, isn't it?
Yeah, is it? Yeah, definitely. For me, I'm trying streamers, and working with that stuff is for me like, oh damn, I didn't recognize that I lost now nearly everything, you know?
And then bring your two plexiglass either side. Yeah, and then just tie that off.
What would you call that, Paul? A lava lace bloodworm, or?
I don't know. Just seen that chap who was using one like so. Just I think it's like a bloodworm, come whatever it is. I don't know.
Just a buzzer, isn't it? Oh,
It's just a buzzer, like, but I don't think it's
Yeah.
got a specific name, has it? It's just
It's like a form of a Blackstone's buzzer, isn't it?
I don't know. Can you see that? Happy with that?
Yeah.
Right. Next one I do is and also got a black buzzer. Just get a hook size 12. This is a barbless. Just bright S170, S175, sorry. Some black thread. Right. And some fine silver wire. For a second. And then get thread back up. Action that. And then ribbit. Yeah, just putting that off. And what we're going to have further, I'll put some UV on there. Just set that off. There we go. Find a white feather. Bear with me for a second. Just put the feather. And just pull your fibres back. And tie it like a flat single wally wing. Just try that again. Not very good that done. And I'll cut some of these loose fibres off. 1 second. Just build it head up. I ruined that wing, didn't I? 1 second. Oh, don't know like that. Just bear with me. No rush, are we?
That feather don't want to play, does it?
It's more fingers and thumbs. Don't go carry on if it looks shit, is it really? You might as well cut your losses and just do it again.
Happens to all of us.
I will do it. If we're here all night.
That's better.
Yeah, it couldn't be any worse, could it?
Now the last catch of the feather was really the best one and precise. And a few reps, and now you can see, yeah, perfect.
And then put that bit off. And then just quick finish.
Boom.
Bit of UV.
Sorry, mate, but I haven't seen the bottle, but it looks like quite good stuff because it
What's that? This
totally disappeared.
the UV. I've got
Yeah.
bought a few alloys.
Yeah, which one is it?
It's the super thin.
From Red Tap, the one? Ah, boom. Yeah, nice. I made it. I didn't know that 30 seconds ago, but you dropped only a small one and then it totally disappeared into the fly, and then you dropped the next one, and then look at this.
Right then,
That's awesome stuff. Awesome stuff, really.
Right, not quite finished yet. Give me a second. Right. I've got some orange UV.
Ooh, okay, sorry. Like a tying point or attraction or just what do you think about in Germany? It's different about a UV point in a fly. It doesn't matter if it's a buzzer like this or maybe a streamer, Everybody talks about it, and UV is a real big topic in fishing, I think, isn't it?
It is. 1 second. Let me just get that. Let me just set them off.
That's wicked stuff, mate.
You all see that?
Yep.
Right. Gets the UV up, yeah. Done that. Right, you happy with that? And so I've never seen one with a wing on before, but chap was called John Prentice, nice bloke. He carried with him about 8,000 flies in his box.
Mhm.
Right.
Only 8,000.
Yeah, he got boxes and boxes and boxes. I mean, he got a big, massive box on wheels, and he's just full of flies. Right. And what did he just put a blob and a couple of buzzers, or a couple of buzzers and a blob, or booby blob. Right. The same again. Size 12. This is like a buzzer come
Sorry.
Shipman's. Black thread. And some small holographic tinsel.
What hook is that one, Paul?
That's a Sprite. What number is it? S2175. So it's a B175, but it's a barbless. Down the bend a bit, and then come back up. Step there. Just put a tag on the bottom. And bib. Let's try that off.
So many holiday homes on booking.com. There are so many Tina.
Is that?
David had his microphone on.
Right, so that's back end is like a normal black buzzer. And what's up? That's one wall. Just a small piece.
That holographic tinsel makes it pop, doesn't it?
Yeah. Just tie this on. That's like a buzzer come Shipman's. And a bit of dubbing. Which is Hemingway's UV hair dub. Over the eye. And just trim it all up. Okay. We'll see that. Happy with that?
Nice.
Right. Can't see it myself, I've got the wrong glasses on. Do you want me to carry on?
Yeah.
Any questions? No? Carry on then. Right. This one, next one's just a black quill buzzer. This is size 10. Quite a perfection. Stuff everywhere. Right. Got some yellow thread here. This is beavers. Right to the bend. And I've got some peacock eye that I've put in paraffin wax. Makes it easier to strip. Just peel one fibre off at a time. And just run your nail off and it comes off easy as butter.
That was a handy little tip, that, Paul. I've treated a lot of mine like that.
It just comes up, makes them more supple. You know, you're saying that brittle alloys, when you put it in that paraffin wax, it makes it a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Let's try that in. I was at Rutland Water the weekend, and their shop, they got some fly tying stuff in there. For the Vineyards strip quills, £7.50 for a packet for 20.
Works out expensive, doesn't it?
Just a bit. Bit of paraffin wax and run your finger down. Nothing, is it, really?
Do you want to tell those watching how you prep it?
You just go to the chemist and buy some paraffin wax. It's like similar to candle wax. Comes in a plastic tub, and you get a little milk pan and half a litre of water. Melt your paraffin wax in it, and then let it cool off for 5 minutes. You won't see anything on the surface. Just get your peacock eye, dip it in, bring it straight out, put it on some greaseproof paper, and leave for 24 hours.
Perfect.
Is that coming out all right?
Yeah.
I always put a light thread underneath my strip quills as well. I think it makes it stand out a bit better.
You can certainly see the segmentation.
Yeah. I think a lot of people use a rubber and everything on that. By the time you've done that, it's very brittle, I think. Change your black thread.
when you showed me yours down at Ragley Hall, I've gone and done exactly the same. I've treated a lot of my eyes with the wax, and it's so much easier.
I think he's brilliant, but I forget what book it's out of now. I think it was might have been the compendium or something like that. It's 75 quid the book, was it? Just build your head up with some black thread. And then I'm going to put this is ghost boyets. I'll just put on a bit of gel so I can just pull them off easy, like one at a time, save you faffing about. Just place one of them either side. Want the good side of the boyets touching the hook. Just going to fold them back. Is that all in focus, is it?
Yeah, still in focus.
Nice forward. Button thread up. Just make sure those are either side. It's tight. Get your thread tight, and then that should just pull off. And we'll finish. You're going to blend him, Derek?
Yeah, he's asked me, but I can only do one day. Ken's going to let me know.
What day will that be?
Whatever day he wants it.
All right, and then
Pete's coming with me as well.
oh, good. Put your UV on.
Does that mean the first round's going to be on Pete?
It's got to be your turn, Tony.
I was going to say what Pete then, but it's definitely going to be Pete Majors, is it?
Hope not.
I reckon Caroline's got to play the first round first, Al.
Yeah, I think so.
You won't get the first round off Pete Major. Was it gone through the one time when Pete was like coming down? We were all in the bar. And just as you walked down, it was up the bar. So just in time, Pete, you're around. He nearly died. You happy with that?
Tidy that.
You ever get any issue with the paraffin wax reacting with the gel, UV gel?
No.
No, I was wondering.
As long as you let your UV gel go off, and then I always put a coat of varnish on top after 24 hours. I've never had a problem with it. I don't normally use size 10 butters, but they say this Scottish chap, he was all big buzz he was using. Right, another one?
Yeah, you carry on, Paul.
I'm telling you. This is the last one this is. I don't know, how we doing for time?
It's just turned 8 o'clock.
Is it? Oh. This is a dry. This is a B100. I'll put the use yellow thread again.
Size 12.
Size 12, yeah. It don't really matter. You don't use a lot of the hook with this pattern.
It's a nice light wire, the B10, B100, sorry.
So we need. Right, I've got a bronze
So
mallet.
Paul, was John Prentice washing line buzzers then in the international?
No, not buzzers. He had one or two buzzers on and a booby on the point.
Right.
Always had 3 flies on.
Yeah.
Already had a booby blob. Blob on the point, small blob on the point, booby blob, small, and then a buzzer at the first dropper.
Right.
We didn't catch anything on the buzzers. They all mainly come to the already had a dial back on. They mainly come to the end blob, the point fly. Whereas the Irish chap, he was fishing dries, and he raised quite a few on the first day, but couldn't get him to take his proper. Had him on for seconds. That was about it.
Yeah.
Just kept my feather back. Pop it in the tube. Okay, so I've got my voice at a strange angle, so I can get on the camera. But put my hands out, you don't see anything. And just cut all your vice off. The olive. Wait a minute. Back. away stuff. Just palm it. And just finish it off, quick finish. And then try and do your tail. So I'm going to do in a second. Okay, can you see that?
Yeah.
Just put a bit of varnish on the head.
Like a little yellow midge, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's all I've prepared for tonight. Does anybody else want anything else, Todd? If we've got the stuff there, I'll do it. Any
No,
questions?
you've done well.
Pardon?
You've done well.
Okay. Right. Anything else I can tie anything for? Any questions? No, speak at once.
Well, mate, honestly.
They're all shy, they are, Paul.
I don't think so.
Have you seen this stuff now, Paul?
Pardon?
Have you seen this stuff now? Where is it?
Then we're looking for.
Neil.
Neil.
Let's put it back again. Oh yeah, I've got some. I sent the Semperfly stuff. It's the.
That's it. That's the one.
I haven't got the Semperfly one. I've got the Vineyards market cactus.
Comes in 2 mil or 3 mil.
That's the one I've got. I don't.
Yeah.
I'll put the other camera on. Hold on. That one.
Yeah, that's even smaller. That's 0.8.
But that's just a nice body. That does.
Yeah.
Comes in present tail with that on. Yes. No. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, go on.
Thank you, Paul.
What's that? Oh, no problem. Round thread on.
Size 12 again?
Size 12, yeah. Just thread this up. Come out.
Paul, I'm gonna have to leave you. Thanks for this. I'll catch up with the video. I'm about to lose power.
All right. You take care. You sound tired there, mate.
He's in his motorhome.
Is he? All right. This fan's a rocking, don't come a knocking.
Yeah, I was struggling with the signal tonight, so I'll say goodbye, lads. Thank you.
All right,
Take care, Peter.
Let's just put some copper wire on there. I like to tie the wire as I'm going down. Just so I catch it in later. Yeah. Only 8 fibres there. The top come up. There. I'll tie this towards me because I'm going to put the rib in the normal way. At the top. And then centre back. And rib. I'll put 2 threads straps around the wire. Tie that in. And got your cactus, you know, or whatever they call it. Was it micro cactus? Build your thorax up with it. And then move it case over. Right, it doesn't look that dissimilar to normal. To peacock quill, really. Don't know what the fish think.
But then it's more robust as well.
What do you think?
Maybe.
I think it's very much the same. When that's been done with the peacock, are slightly smaller. In focus,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a size 18. Anything else?
You guys want to unmute yourselves?
Would you like to see anything else?
Paul, I'm very intrigued with your scissors. They look really, really fine. What make are they?
There's a copter.
Sorry?
Copter.
Okay. Thank
The
you.
big loaded ones.
Okay.
These are curved. I got some straight as well. And the straight ones.
Yeah, the tips look really, really superb.
Oh, the brilliant scissors.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, I've got loads of scissors. I've got them. I've got the Ramon scissors, same as the Petty John.
They're not that expensive either, are they?
What, the Ramon?
No, they're what the copter ones.
The copter. No, you do some good deals. There, just you can. Them are the. Well, I've got the full set of these: small, medium, large, deer hair ones, and they. But these are from the Irish show. These are Gulf. These are good scissors as well. These are fine. Got fine points on them.
Mm-hmm. Lovely. Thank you very much.
They're always good until you drop them on the floor. So make sure you.
Done that before now.
Guaranteed to land point down.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's my other scissors on there. You can. I'll keep them all there, but I'm in the right mess on my bench here.
Thanks for tonight, Paul.
Private bobbin, the one I got off Alois, which is this one. It's a brilliant bobbin too, so
Cheers, Paul.
you can extend the tip up on.
Right.
Get your fingers out the way, or you can shorten it down. Comes with 2 tips as well. These are brilliant.